Okay, so we're here at YANA Community Center with Sal, who's the person who started this place.
Hi, I'm Sal Epizio. Pleased to meet you. Welcome to Far Rockaway, Rockaway and Rockaway Park.
Sweet. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about this center?
Well,
here?
yeah, I opened up this center not too long ago. I've been working on it for the last year, and we finally got it together. And the storm took over and wiped us out. Basically, a community service office and trying to help the community. I was out of business once the storm left, and met up with a couple of people that really helped me out a lot. Diego being one of them, and a couple other people, Doctors Without Borders, and Greenpeace, and to say that they just been amazing. Because I had no way to turn, I had nowhere to go, I didn't know what to do, how I could take care of these people. I was stuck, and then they came along and came up with every resource I could think of, and I can't thank them enough, and the community cannot thank them enough. That's what's really important. Nobody else showed up on this side. This is like the dark side of the track, so nobody really comes down this way. But these guys showed up, and they brought hope, and they let me show people, what YANA really means. YANA really means you're never alone, and they proved it. They proved what I was trying to do. So I'm very grateful for it, and that's basically it.
What do you see as far as like long-term
Long-term, now I feel like I can really use this to catapult me into what I wanted to do. Because the people in the area know that there's people here for them, and they know that they're not alone, and they know that there's a lot of things that they could do that they didn't think they could do.
Like what?
Well, now they know that there's a lot of job opportunities. Now they know that they can rely on each other. They can use their own resources that they already have. A lot of people, wait for the government, or they wait for different things to happen, and they never happen. Now I think they realize that if they want something to happen, they do it themselves. It'll happen.
That's positive. What about like green infrastructure, or like future?
Well, that's the underlying part of this. I had just got a contract with a company to do solar panels on my roof. And after this I was like, oh shit, I don't even have a roof,
Yeah.
but Greenpeace showed up with a truck, and it was exactly what I was looking for. It's amazing. And sure enough, I got a couple of people in the area that are like, how do you do that? How can I put this on my house? So even if they don't have good intentions, their intentions are getting a green, environment.
Yeah.
And that's the way it happens. That's the way these things happen. Somebody sees it on a neighbor's roof, somebody sees it here, someone sees it there, then they realize, wow, that stuff works. Otherwise it's just a myth,
So with solar power coming into this area, I
there's
feel
no
like
other
people
power.
could get really free from the grid.
Yeah, definitely. The goal is to be off the grid. The goal is to not have to rely on, big corporations to control your prices, to control where your hard-earned money goes, and to control whether you have light or not, or heat or not. So that was my goal, and that's what I've been hoping for a long time, and people are really starting to get it. And I think even though we're in an area now that's susceptible to storms and bad weather, I think with some ingenuity and some really good entrepreneurship, quality entrepreneurship, not greedy entrepreneurship, we can really build a nice Rockaway and build a nice resort. Anywhere else on the planet, oceanfront property is very, very expensive.
What about affordable housing
Here it's totally a waste. Affordable housing, there's an abundance of it. There's a lot of people that were stuck here because the city had no room for mental health patients. The city had no room for convicts. The city had no room for the homeless. They put them all here, and they didn't give them the quality care that they deserve, and what's humanly possible to do. You can take care of these people with a very small budget, you know, and you can improve the quality of the area, the property value go up, create a lot of jobs, and they can get the care that they need. People complain all the time about, you know, human resources. We're spending all our money on resources, and it's barely 5% of the whole budget. It's such a small part of the. Hold on, Louis. It's just a small part of the whole budget. Human resources.
Right.
You know, most of it goes into military and big business and all these other spots.
Yeah.
So that's a myth, you know. And I think these people that have been coming out, giving donations, working hard, blood, sweat, and tears. People from Occupy have been giving out blood, sweat, and tears, and they could prove it wrong. They could show there is a different way, and I think people see that. You know, I don't think they're doing anything that's so phenomenal. It's like it's already programmed in us to do that. But what happens is, to help each other, and what happens is we get diverted. You know, and it's very easy to divert people, and it's always us against them. And as long as we keep the concept that we're all them, you know, then we don't have a problem. As long as you keep saying it's us against them, it'll always be a problem. And if you're afraid of the 1%, then stop thinking like the 99%. You know, don't be a 99%. Think like who you are. That's it. That's all I really have to say.
Sweet, Sal. Thank you so much for all your work, and keep on keeping on. All power to the people.
Thank you.
Thank you. Peace.